Do you know what season you are in? Have you been able to settle down yet as summer has slowly or quickly moved its way into your life? Have you been thinking about the legitimate season you are in? This podcast is going to take you through some thought-provoking questions. They're going to help you settle into this new time of your life, regardless if you've just left your teaching position or if you've already started your micro school, or maybe you're pivoting and you are changing the way that you have been running your micro school or your homeschool program. Are you just now leaving and starting to homeschool? What season are you in, and how are you making the most of this time? How are you handling the ebbs and flows and the rhythms of what life has brought to you? This is a very special episode, and I hope that you take the time to nourish yourself to listen to it. Your dreams are about to take flight. Now is the time to cast aside your fears, your hesitations. No more waiting in the shadows. No more doubts holding you back. No more doing this alone. Your dreams are taking flight, and Micro School Masterminds is here to fuel your journey. It's your time. Your destiny awaits. We are about to soar together into a future of limitless possibilities. You are a micro school pioneer. It is with immense joy and excitement that I announce the grand opening of Micro School Masterminds that will not only help you to start your micro school, but grow your existing micro school by maximizing your time, optimizing your finances, and helping you master your marketing. To those brave souls already navigating the micro school universe, you understand the deep passion and commitment required to provide this truly exceptional educational experience. But oh, the challenge that you may be facing, the stranded feeling of isolation and knowing that this is your first time becoming a CEO. There are so many things that you are learning and that you are wanting to employ, but you cannot do it alone. The endless juggle of the task at hand, becoming an administrator, but also teaching and also wanting to grow what you've already started. We are here together with your time, your marketing, your finances, your planning. Fear no more. Micro School Masterminds is helping to be your guiding light. For those already on this incredible journey, our membership is tailored to maximize your precious time. Imagine having a dedicated space to share your resources, to get the support you need, to collaborate with fellow educators and access expert guidance, advice, videos, and group coaching on marketing, finances, and your time. And for those of you who are hesitant, peering into the world of starting your micro school or your homeschool hybrid program with trepidation, we understand your fears, the legalities, the marketing, the hiring, the space. Where do you even begin? But breathe easy, because Micro School Masterminds provides the roadmap you've been searching for. Our membership offers step-by-step guidance on navigating the legal landscape, crafting effective marketing plans, and even assistance with hiring the perfect team to bring your vision to life. So whether you're a seasoned micro school owner yearning for more efficiency, or a teacher with a dream and a spark of uncertainty, Micro School Masterminds is your beacon of hope. With us by your side, you'll not only survive, but thrive in the dynamic world of micro schooling and starting your homeschool hybrid. Doors are open, friends. Let's embark on this journey together. Micro School Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We're waiting for you. It's time to let your light shine. I hope that today's message fills you with hope and grace and even healing as you are potentially making some big decisions, some difficult decisions, some new decisions. I pray that this really does empower you as a believer, even if you're feeling hopeful right now, or if you're feeling very weak. I was sent this email from a friend who was so kind to share an excerpt from Lance Wallno, who was teaching about the 7 mountains, and he is a pastor, a statesman, an evangelist that she likes to listen to, and she sent it to me because she is coming on board our school as our curriculum director. And this requires her taking on a new role, taking on a leadership role, moving from teaching at a college to now coming and teaching at Lighthouse Learning. It is taking a huge responsibility off of my plate, something that I really enjoyed, but something that I know that I'm not necessarily the best at. And I know that she is setting with hopeful expectation as well as I am. But of course, there are so many things that her and I, all of us, need to think about when we are taking on a new role, making a life change, thinking about our purpose. It's so big, right? And I don't know about you, but I'm sitting here on my back porch. It's a beautiful, hot summer day in Florida, and our air conditioner has been out for 5 days. Out, my friends. Over 90 degrees in my house. So we have summer school going on at our location for our micro school at a church, which is where we were at this past year. So I've been able to go there and do some work. But today we are getting ready to leave for Puerto Rico. My family and I, my daughter has a volleyball tournament for 5 days in Puerto Rico. So we're going to use this as a chance for a little family getaway. And it's hot. So I'm sitting on my back porch and I'm like, wow, ever since school got out and then we had Memorial Weekend and then we were preparing for summer camp. Then yesterday I was at summer camp. Now I'm here. My oldest daughter's working summer camp. My youngest daughter's going to summer camp, but she's at this stage right now where she's like, I really don't want to go to summer camp. I really want to work summer camp. I'm in that bridge. So she's in like a transitional season herself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got the day to myself on my back porch. It's a hot one. I don't care. I'm going to do my podcast. I'm going to prepare for Puerto Rico. I'm going to share my heart with you. But I'm sitting here going, do I really know what season of life I'm in? Do I really know what season of life I'm in? Because we can get very scrambled and very fast-tracked to sit down and go, okay, God, I'm right here. This is what I see. This is what I feel. This is what I'm experiencing. Yes, it's summertime. We just went from spring and we're moving into summer and then we're going to move into fall. Physically, what do you want this season to look like for me? Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, relationally, what season of life am I in? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm at a season of my life that I knew I was, but I'm like, really starting to solidify. I'm at a season of life in my leadership that I need to do some more harnessing on. I have a lot of high schoolers that are looking to me for guidance as they're working summer camp, but I've put someone underneath me as head of summer camp. She went from being a teacher assistant to a co-teaching experience this past year to now running summer camp, and now she's a leader. And I'm wondering, have I really taught her leadership skills to be a leader to these teenagers? And these teenagers are still looking at me for leadership. It's funny because I'm sitting, like I said, on my back porch. My daughter went to work the summer camp and she's texting me questions. And I'm like, listen, you have another leader there. Ask her. So some of my leadership is going to have to be delegating to the other person. And we are hiring more teachers. Now I'm leading a curriculum director. I've been leading many people in our micro school masterminds group. This is a new season of leadership for me. When I was starting out in our micro school, it was a new season of teaching for me. It was a new season of parenting because I started homeschooling for the first time. And I really wish that I would have sat for a little bit and thought not only about what season I was in, but what season my kids were in. Because the season that my kids are in highly impacts the season that I'm in. So that first year of homeschooling, wow, I was so hyper fixated on changing our house into a school, managing COVID and all the things that came with it, getting students enrolled, getting my message out, marketing. And my kids were not going back to public school that year. And even though we had a lot of conversations about it, I really didn't know what to expect during that season. That is the one thing that I think I could have prepared for better, is how I was going to help them through that season of, now our house is going to become a school. Now there's going to be people at our house every day. You're no longer going back to your school. What is this going to look like, feel like? Do I have systems in place to help? My youngest daughter, Jolie, the school was great for her. She had to share more than what she realized that she was going to have to share. My oldest daughter, who was in 7th grade, she was like, where are the bells? Why are you not ringing bells for me to go to first period, second period, third period, fourth period? And now that I was at home every day with a house full of kids, homeschooling was great in hindsight. But when I couldn't take my daughter, my 7th grader, to go do the things that she needed to do to socialize and maybe go to camp and go do all the lovely, beautiful things that I wanted her to do, I was not prepared for the fact that, oh, yeah, you're going to homeschool her and she's going to be home and you're going to be teaching her, but how are you going to get her to all the things that you wanted to get her to? I wish I would have prepared better for that during that season. But hey, this is really great tip for you. The season that you may be in, no matter what, is going to take some reflecting. And I'm so glad, because this morning I have been nonstop. Go, 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 go. Preparing to make sure that my leadership and my communication has been very well received before I go to Puerto Rico for summer camp, for my teachers, for my staff. I went to go do payroll, and I have a special little thing that I do for payroll. I print out all of the people that I pay, and some are paid by hour, some are paid just 4 hours a week, some are paid 12 hours a week, some are paid by, I need to know how many hours a week they worked. But I'm looking at our pay for this week, and I have a little spreadsheet that I put out. It's, of course, very colorful, because I'm totally going to make it colorful. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people on payroll. Now, they are all in what I call Gusto. That is my hiring, where I submit my payroll. Now, how many of those 19 are active for summer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 are active for payroll. Whoa, that's an interesting season of life to now be doing payroll for that many people. So now I'm going to have to lead the person who's underneath me to collect hours from the 7 summer camp assistants that we have at summer camp. So how am I going to do that? I'm learning how to delegate. These teenagers are not going to report to me their hours. My summer camp director is going to collect their hours. She's going to give it to me. Maybe one day I will pass off someone else submitting the payroll. It's pretty quick and easy for me right now. However, new season of life. I went through that this past year of, oh my gosh, I'm not just zelling my teacher assistant anymore. I've got multiple people that I have to put on a payroll system. And the funny thing is as we move through our seasons, we really don't think that we need to change that much as we move through seasons. And I remember my husband last year going, okay, honey, we can't zell people anymore. And I'm like, oh, you're right. And I don't want to zell people anymore because my staff is growing. I've got 4 or 5 people that I'm zelling, and that's just frustrating and just time consuming. We need to make this more streamlined. So he's like, I'm going to do a payroll system. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know about that. It's going to have to cause me to change. Going to have to learn something new. But he did it for me. Again, embracing changes as we go through these moments of our life, knowing that, yeah, we got to put in a little bit more work right now to get a return on our investment. So my leadership role right now is really going strong, but I also know that I need some work in this area. I need some work on my communication skills. I need some work on my delegation. I need some work on project management. So right now I'm in the season of getting super creative with project management. Like I'm going back to teaching 3rd grade and pulling out mind maps and graphic organizers. You know why? because I'm a very visual person, and the season of life that I'm in right now, where I'm working on a lot of projects and I got a lot of people assigned to projects to help us with this huge project of running a school. There's a bunch of little projects. Yes, Trello. I use Trello. And if you're in Micro School Masterminds, I give you access to our Trello boards. Trello is a wonderful place to house all of your projects, but your projects need a deep, deep dive, and they need a very specific way of disseminating information. I'm really excited to be teaching about this come the month of July. We're going to be talking about systems and operations and project management in your micro school. Oh, I love this part. I love this part. I think this is why I'm running a micro school. Yes, I love alternative education. I love all the things we get to do, but my role right now is changing in the season. I've got all these beautiful mind maps and graphic organizers that I printed out from Canva, some for social media, some for marketing, some for curriculum, some for hiring and onboarding. And I'm like, I'm done with the list and then putting the list into Trello. I've got to sort this out on a graphic organizer and make it super beautiful. And then I can share this visual representation with my staff and with my husband so people can visually see what this project entails, not just a bunch of list of tasks and actions, because you're going to need to really think through processes. That's what we're going to be learning about in July for Micro School Mastermind. So you definitely want to be a part of that. If you're all into the graphs and the charts and you like graphic organizers and you like all the pretty things and you are a very visual learner and you want to learn how to take this big, scary idea like choosing curriculum and putting it into an action plan, a system and a process, or onboarding new hires, or running schedules and disseminating information and delegating, or even just your schedules for when you start back at school in August. Check it out. You can go to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds, read all about it. But that's the season of life that I'm in, where, praise God, last season, I was in a stormy season where I was the captain of the ship and I was trying to call on the people of the ship, and there wasn't very many people on the ship, and they didn't know what to do if they were on the ship. I've told you before, last summer, I was a little bit of a mess emotionally. My daughter had just come out of a really hard season of health, which totally rocked our world. Then we moved into our school getting this educational savings account passed, our school moving locations out of my house after 3 years into a bigger location, quadrupling our staff, literally quadrupling our staff, hiring, writing grants, fundraising. Oh my gosh, new systems and operations for arrival, dismissal, cleaning, all the things that I didn't have to ever do. Big, big, big. Now it's like, okay, we've done that. I'm not saying that this season is any easier, but woo, I got a lot of people on the ship. And so I'm grateful that I can have someone else come and take the steering wheel so that I can go to Puerto Rico. And I know that, okay, we got our marketing in place. We got tours being scheduled. I've got people taking phone calls, got people following up with emails. I got my website finished. I'm not saying that everything is perfect, but I'm saying that this is a season of life where all those other seasons have compounded to bring me to this season. And where this falls into you, I want to share with you what was passed on to me from my friend Jane from Lance Wallno, and it's about the season of life that you're in. And he says, do you know what season you are in? Is it one of hopeful expectation or one of weary discouragement as you anticipate your harvest? Perhaps you are in a place where you have been experiencing both of these emotions at times. Yes, hopeful expectation, but weary discouragement. I believe all of us can relate to that, as we are so hopeful about our school, but we're also wondering, and maybe you're feeling discouraged because you don't have the student enrollment. You are concerned about where you're going to have your school. You're concerned about some other processes or who's going to help you. And he says, there is a rhythm of life. God ordained for us to experience both seed time and harvest. And in between those two cycles lies the wisdom of timing. And I've referenced this before in Ecclesiastes. God says, there's a time to rest and a time to work. Now, I think a lot of us as teachers, summertime has been our rest time. So this could be a little bit of a change for you as you are trying to rest, but you are also trying to build your school. There's a time to release and there's a time to take hold. And I definitely know that's where I'm at. What do I need to release? What do I need to hold on to? Do I need to hold on to this anymore? Can I really release this? Yes, I want to release this, but is it the perfect timing to release it yet? A time to think and a time to act. How many of you are just always acting? Go, 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 do, busy, and not really thinking? I can tell you I've spent so many summers, beautiful, amazing. Oh my God, I love summer. Time, thinking, reflecting, capturing, envisioning. Truly believe that is why we are here right now. All of us. Because of all of that seed time. All of that seed time has produced this harvest of our school, of this podcast, of micro school masterminds. I'll be at the Vela conference next week. All of those days that I would be traveling to Missouri to see my family, and I'd still be working in the school system, and I'd still be journaling and writing and reading and praying and hoping that one day I'd be where I am right now, or sitting by the pool for so many seasons going, man, I really want to have what Tim Ferriss calls the 4-hour work week. Or I really want to have something online. I really want to be an entrepreneur. I really want to be a Proverbs 31 woman. All of that was seed time. And it's so important to know that time and preparation is never wasted. I've talked about this on the past couple episodes. If you are preparing your school, it is not being wasted. Your time is not wasted preparing your school. Your time is not wasted marketing. Your time is not wasted talking to people. Your time is not wasted preparing. Your time is not wasted planning. And if you go, but am I going to have to do this every single year? For a while. Planning and preparing, you don't reap a harvest without it. The fact that you are alive is proof that your purpose still lives. There is enough opportunity in every day to fulfill this purpose. There is enough time to do what you were created for. And if you're feeling frustrated, frustration is the evidence that there is a greater purpose in you that is yet to be fulfilled. I found so much hope when I read that. And the pastor continues on with, I have seen this reality in my own life and ministry. There have been times of frustration and questioning the place I was serving or ministering. Yet the Lord has always been faithful to bring a harvest from the land where He instructed me to plant. We are in a unique season of sowing for the kingdom and working to reach the generations for God's glory and bring a nation back to Him. Those words struck me even more as we are doing middle school and thinking about all of the huge pressures that middle schoolers are facing. God, I want to do a better job of bringing these middle schoolers back to you. I need to do a better job of that next year. And I want to. I want to do that. What are the needs and hurts in the world that touch your heart? The truth is, that which causes you pain is somehow related to that with which you are anointed to heal. The very place the enemy sought to plunder you will be the place where you plunder hell. For some, right now is harvest time, the period when a long season of planting and watering is beginning to yield its fruit. For others, it's a time to cultivate the soil and curate the creation that is in you. Like a great composer, don't surrender the symphony in your heart to the tyranny of delay. How many of us are delaying? That's tyranny, where the symphony comes from surrender and action. You are actually a coiled spring being compressed. Soon, that delay will give you vent to a divine release and fruit will break forth in your life. Trust God's timing. It is perfect. Be certain the dream you cherish has a reality attached to it. Lance Wallno. Oh, so good. I pray that blesses you and keeps you and holds you steadfast. We are in perfect timing. Thank you, God, for that. And I thank God for you. And I hope to see you over in Micro School Masterminds. Be blessed, be patient, and know that you are so worthy of this calling. Your dreams are about to take flight. Now is the time to cast aside your fears, your hesitations. No more waiting in the shadows. No more doubts holding you back. No more doing this alone. Your dreams are taking flight, and Micro School Masterminds is here to fuel your journey. It's your time. Your destiny awaits. We are about to soar together into a future of limitless possibilities. You are a micro school pioneer. It is with immense joy and excitement that I announce the grand opening of Micro School Masterminds that will not only help you to start your micro school, but grow your existing micro school by maximizing your time, optimizing your finances, and helping you master your marketing. To those brave souls already navigating the micro school universe, you understand the deep passion and commitment required to provide this truly exceptional educational experience. But oh, the challenge that you may be facing, the stranded feeling of isolation and knowing that this is your first time becoming a CEO. There are so many things that you are learning and that you are wanting to employ, but you cannot do it alone. The endless juggle of the task at hand, becoming an administrator, but also teaching and also wanting to grow what you've already started. We are here together with your time, your marketing, your finances, your planning. Fear no more. Micro School Masterminds is helping to be your guiding light. For those already on this incredible journey, our membership is tailored to maximize your precious time. Imagine having a dedicated space to share your resources, to get the support you need, to collaborate with fellow educators and access expert guidance, advice, videos, and group coaching on marketing, finances, and your time. And for those of you who are hesitant, peering into the world of starting your micro school or your homeschool hybrid program with trepidation, we understand your fears, the legalities, the marketing, the hiring, the space. Where do you even begin? But breathe easy, because Micro School Masterminds provides the roadmap you've been searching for. Our membership offers step-by-step guidance on navigating the legal landscape, crafting effective marketing plans, and even assistance with hiring the perfect team to bring your vision to life. So whether you're a seasoned micro school owner yearning for more efficiency or a teacher with a dream and a spark of uncertainty, Micro School Masterminds is your beacon of hope. With us by your side, you'll not only survive but thrive in the dynamic world of micro schooling and starting your homeschool hybrid. Doors are open, friends. Let's embark on this journey together. Micro School Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We're waiting for you. It's time to let your light shine.